Welcome back to the world of Tapir. The story thus far is after rescuing their captain from a cult, the False Sun crew have decided to try and follow some leads that they've discovered. However, to get information from a contact that Sushi has, they had to steal a watch, have the client modify it, and then return it, all without any indication they were even there. After a hopefully successful heist that had quite a few complications, the False Sun crew sans Corvus, who decided to have plausible deniability and sleep in the inn the entire time, have
Plausible
made their way
deniability.
into the streets a few hours before dawn. So, the False Sun crew, who is currently in the streets at night, a few hours before dawn. It's like 4-ish in the morning. Actually, probably closer to 5 since it's in autumn, so it's getting dawn is happening later. So what do y'all do?
I'm tired.
So, that didn't work out that well, did it?
It could have gone better. Could have gone better.
Yeah, it definitely could have gone better, but could have gone worse.
Would it have?
It could
It could have gone
have.
a lot worse. We could have set off every single trap and died in the building.
Yeah.
I'd be back.
No, you wouldn't.
I've been back before.
That's because we had Corvus with us. Corvus didn't come with us this time.
So I would find my eternal rest.
No, I think you'd be stuck internally inside of your sword.
And who's to say that isn't heaven?
From what I've heard, it's very gooey. I don't think heaven's supposed
Yeah,
to be gooey.
that does not sound like heaven to me.
Maybe I like goo in between my toes.
Gross.
As you're walking by, just a random person who had only heard that part of that conversation just gives a weird, confused look.
It's gonna look at Sushi with like mild disgust.
It's like
Well,
walking on an oobleck.
I don't think you're supposed to even touch those.
Yeah, you're right.
No, you're not.
Aren't they acidic or something?
They're good for torture. The tiny ones.
Anyway, goodness. We're gonna have to go to the dock master and get another couple days on the ship. 'Cause
Yeah, I
just
want my
despite
watch.
despite what we've done, we've still got a couple more days until the watches and clocks are done. So definitely need to
Let's be honest, I don't think we're gonna be back here for a while.
probably not. Though we do have a way to get back pretty quickly.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the portal to Medulla.
What?
The the big the big thing that we fought the Archfey in.
Mm-hmm.
Remember our ship can teleport between them?
Yeah. You
Medulla's
got
like
another one?
no, Medulla's just off the coast of Fatio.
Oh, we only have the one.
No, we have one for Medulla and we have one for Tortu.
I only remember Tortu. It was a turtle, right?
Yes. Medulla was a ray.
Didn't you claim to be
Boy.
captain of Tortu?
Well, I'm the one that activated it, so yes. Unfortunately, it's currently under the authority of an asshole gnome, so...
As they do.
Ugh, gnomes.
Gnomes.
So around this time, you arrive back at the Drunken Drake.
We're getting into the deep-seated biases of Levere.
Look, Levere has known 2 gnomes so far, and one has either been incredibly paranoid of him, or just an absolute ass.
To be fair, the paranoid one was also an ass.
Yeah, but he was an ass in a paranoid way.
Well, no, he was also very impatient and smacked you with the rolled up piece of paper.
That's
So
true.
Levere isn't at all being slightly racist.
Look, he's a kobold. They're allowed to be slightly racist to gnomes.
The ancient animosity there.
Yeah,
Their god imprisoned my god in an eternal labyrinth.
Was it a good labyrinth?
No.
Some labyrinths are fancy. They got marble, hedge mazes.
That
Bats.
doesn't make them good.
I wouldn't mind a labyrinth.
Though I do mostly worship his right-hand
I feel like
man
I'd get-
more than the guy himself, but
I feel like I'd get lost in the labyrinth.
The right-hand man of the kobold god.
yeah, Gagnalak.
How many kobold gods are there?
The one.
Are there any
Gagnalak's
rat
more like
gods
a
that I don't know
Gagnalak's
about?
more like a demigod.
Well,
Look, we
let's
don't
be glad none of us are demigods.
We don't have time to go into the intricacies of kobold religion.
You don't want to be.
I
You
say
don't
as
want to
I
teach me
sit
kobold religion.
I say as I sit myself down at the fucking table.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up. The short ones, we have to kind of like scoot up into the booth.
All right.
Hey Silver, I have a question about Fatio.
What's up?
What's the general short people population compared to tall people?
It's mostly got like medium size. Most of the population is medium size. Say about 30% maybe is 30% is category size small, and like 10% is like actually probably closer to like 5% is like furbolgs and goliaths, but it's
So what you're saying is you are not a coward like Wizards is, and don't disallow all large races.
Well, okay, so because we have a near third small population. I would like to posit something for lore. Maybe the chairs in the Drunken Drake have like a little bit of a steppy bit on the side, like a little ladder.
yeah, I'll allow it. There's like, so are you sitting at a booth or are you sitting at the bar?
I was assuming one of the random tables that's scattered about.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say that the table chairs would probably have like a piece of wood that you can fold out for a step. Just a small piece of wood that folds out to a step. The booths have like a step built into them, and the bar stools are very fancy. They have a lever that can be pressed to adjust size. Fancy.
Let's see.
So looking around, it does not seem that Brandy is the one on duty. The one currently manning the bar is someone you don't recognize.
Mm.
Well, it's not like we know everyone here.
Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna
Ugh.
call out to the bartender.
Alright.
Hey.
She turns around and you can see that she appears to be an orc. She is gently cleaning out some of the glasses and says, "Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't see you come in.
It's fine. I'm sneaky like that.
What can I get you?
Can we get some pancakes and some ale?
It's a little bit early for the pancakes. We're still on yeah, I mean, if you want to wait an hour, then we will have
Nah. What's the available menu?
not a whole lot. Normally people don't come in this early. It's just stuff that's well, what's left after last night's dinner rush. I'm sure we can whip something up.
All right.
I'll wait for pancakes.
I'll
Well, I'm
just
hungry.
take whatever you got now.
Yeah, I'm hungry now, so I'd like to have some food now, Sushi.
All right, I can check the back.
All right.
All right, she goes
Much
in.
obliged.
After a few moments, she says, "All right, we got some potatoes. I could bake you some potatoes. The cook
Yeah, that'd
doesn't
be
get in
awesome.
for another hour, and we don't get our next food shipment until then, anyways. So that's all we got."
Okay.
All right.
I'll take a potato.
All right. 3 baked potatoes coming right up. She awkwardly goes into the back, hitting her head on the door frame backs and begins to make it.
I haven't seen her before. Must be a new hire. You know,
You're
probably
a new hire.
probably to replace Graydon.
So, yeah.
Poor guy. Who'd have known me deciding to trip him one time would lead him down a horrible, horrible path.
Look, if we all counted all of the people we happen to have accidentally ruined the life of, we'd have a lot of problems.
Well, I didn't ruin his life. He ruined it for himself with using me as an excuse.
Yeah, no, it was my fault. I ruined some people's lives. I killed people.
Yeah. You're not a good person.
I'm not?
You killed people.
I mean, technically, we've all killed people before.
None of us are good people.
I mean, I guess that's true. Wouldn't necessarily call us bad, but not
Okay.
exactly good.
Corvus is
depends on
good. Corvus is good. The rest of us are
ish.
either neutral or evil.
I'd say I'm more.
I
I
feel
don't know.
like
I like a bit
evil.
of fun.
Evil is just someone else's good. It's fine. We're all the center of our own story.
So eventually, the orc woman comes out with 3 piping hot baked potatoes, as well as a bit of sour cream, and some cheese that she shredded. And she says, "All right, here you go." Look at her name tag. You can see her name is Imithrin. Imithren. I don't know. That's what the generator said.
Thank you.
I think I may have accidentally.
What? How do you spell that?
I spelt it. I think I may have accidentally set it to elf instead of orc names.
Maybe.
Fuck it. She was
dumb.
raised by elves.
It provides character.
Sorry, it's my first shift solo.
Yeah,
That's
it's fine.
nice.
You're doing good.
Hey, you're fine. You're fine.
All right. And the ale I'll get for you right away.
Thank
All
you.
right.
And she
I would like liquor.
she pours three what's the cups called?
Anchor?
Flagon.
Flagons. She pours 3 flagons of ale for you. And
All
brings them to you.
right.
And then she says, "All right, if you need anything else, just let me know." And nervously goes back to behind the behind the bar behind the counter to finish cleaning some glasses.
Vern's gonna open up a big potato, slather on some sour cream and cheese, and just mash it all real good. And then she's gonna eat it.
Is there butter available, or is it just cheese and sour cream?
She did not bring out the butter.
Well, in that case, Levere only puts cheese in his. If there's one thing that I can bring from myself to all of my characters, it's my just detest of sour cream.
That's
I
fair.
love sour cream.
I hate it.
I have learned to like sour cream.
I like
It
sour
sounds
cream.
like you. It sounds like you've been Stockholm syndromed into liking sour cream, Chalkby.
I like sour cream on
It
certain
makes
things.
mashed potatoes better.
It's
I've
good
had-
as an ingredient. It's not good as a topping.
Yeah.
I
I've
agree
had,
with
like,
that.
An angel food cake that was made with sour cream. It was actually
Yeah,
it was
what-
really good.
Sour cream in cake
What?
is valid because it does. It adds a bit of a tang and it adds a lot of
Yeah.
creaming to it.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's good as an ingredient, not good as a topping.
I agree with that. I like
I
sour
like it in
cream.
tacos.
Yes, I like sour
Again,
cream in
as a topping.
burritos and in potatoes. So I do
Ooh,
agree with
vegetables.
Biddy.
I mean, I would count putting it in a baked potato as a topping. Same for
No,
burritos
because
and tacos.
you mix it in when you mash it up.
Yeah, and then it's basically mashed potatoes in a potato skin. It's
Yeah.
delicious.
That's the. Is there any
Though,
other way to eat a baked
Sour
potato?
cream and onion is like one of the best chip flavors.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the chives that saves it.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough off
The
tangent
sour-
about sour cream.
Yeah.
Everyone's just gonna eat, drink, and then she's gonna slap down like 5 gold. I'm going to bed. Don't wake
Understandable.
me unless you have to.
I think that's a bit much for a potato.
Morning.
It's her first shift. Let her have a good tip.
Yeah.
We can't become the
Erin
kind
goes
of
to bed.
adventurers that don't understand how money works.
We absolutely can.
Baron's just feeling generous and trying to make the Orc lady feel better.
So far, Corvus is the only one who has been stingy.
To be fair, Corvus is the only one that legitimately doesn't understand how much money is worth. Yeah, I'm just teasing.
The rest of us have all been poor at points in our life.
Alright. Anyone else retiring for the night?
Yeah.
Alright.
I am waiting
Yeah.
for breakfast aggressively. I'm gonna sit
All right.
there.
Well, you can sit there on your lonesome. I'm going to bed.
Alright. So, it's around 6 o'clock, and You see the cook comes out of the kitchen, having come in from the back, and talks to the orc woman, and then heads back into the kitchen. The orc woman comes over and says, "Oh, all right. Breakfast is now ready to be served. We just got our shipment and our cooks in.
Awesome. I would like a pancake sandwich.
Is waffles okay?"
Why?
That's a long silence.
There's no situation where you can make waffles where you can't make pancakes. The same food cooked on different.
Maybe they only have
Things.
the waffle maker.
Yeah. The pan we used for pancakes ended up getting a big scratch in it at some point in the night, but the waffle pan is still works.
Do you have chocolate?
I think so.
I will have chocolate waffles.
Okay, I'll let the chef know, and she
Eggs and hash browns.
eggs, hash browns, waffles. Okay. Uh. mm, Sorry, we can't do hash browns. We ran out of potatoes.
Didn't you say you got just now?
Yes, but we didn't get potatoes in that shipment. That was for the breakfast. Sorry.
What breakfast doesn't include?
We'll be getting
Food
potatoes at
tacos.
noon.
If you feel like
Look,
waiting
there's-
another 6 hours to eat.
There is a look on Sushi's face where you can tell she is actively considering sitting there for another 6 hours waiting for food.
At that point,
Are
I would
you-
have to give
are
you a
you-
point of
yeah.
exhaustion.
Are you willing to risk a point of exhaustion just for hash browns?
Maybe.
Also,
Now,
by the
waffles,
time noon
whipped cream.
noon rolls around, they're gonna stop serving breakfast.
I'll have waffles and whipped cream and eggs and chocolate and
And the
alcohol.
hardest liquor you have behind the counter.
Yeah, that.
The hardest liquor we have is pretty strong, and it's a little bit expensive. Are you sure?
How much is it?
It's gonna be 8 gold a shot.
I'll take one shot then.
Okay. All right. Yeah. She heads into the kitchen, lets the chef know, and starts pouring the shot. Let's see. Where are my notes on this? I know the shot. I know what drink it is. Can't actually. Damn it. I can't find the note that has the shot in it, but Biddy, do you remember? It's the one that you got for free for giving Brandy the rundown on how things had been.
Yeah, let me I'm looking.
Is it?
I don't think I had it in the notes. Oh well.
Damn it. Sorry. Okay. Eventually your food comes out and she brings you the shot. I'm gonna need you to roll a Constitution as you drink it. Constitution save with advantage.
All right. It is technically a poison.
Yes, it is technically poison. Or, I guess mechanically.
17.
Yeah, you're able to take it like a champ. You'll be tipsy for about an hour.
Okay. I will put down 1 platinum down.
Okay.
That should cover everything,
Yeah.
including tip.
Alright. So, you eat your breakfast and then... Anything else before you retire to sleep?
Nope. I'm immediately just going to go lay down in the pile of fluffle that is upstairs.
Alright. So, it is about... Corvus, what time do you wake up?
Oh, what was the time I
Bright and early.
Like, because like if I slept like early enough, like I'll probably wake up like at the dead of dawn.
Okay. So, it's dawn, and all of your allies are currently asleep in their rooms, and they will be asleep for until about 1 to 2 is when they'll wake up. So you have a good, let's see, it'd be about 7-ish, 7 to 8. Let's say 7:30. 7:30 is when you wake up. So you have a good 5.5 hours before they'll wake up.
Alright. I guess I'll just simply eat my food and then wait to see everyone gather then. Like, just try to like enjoy my alone time. Like
Alright.
awake with my friends.
All right. So where do you spend your alone time?
Hmm. I'm thinking. Does this like motel have some sort of like a bookshelf near?
Motel?
Or sorry, I mean inn. The inn. Sorry, don't know why. I just think about inns and like them having lodgings as a sort of like motels, like even lower budgeted motels.
No, they don't really have any like bookshelves. Most people just come here to get drunk and go to bed.
All right, then I guess I'll just step out.
We all know the best bars have books
Uh,
and board games.
I'll just step out and like maybe try to find like a place with like books in it to like spend my time while waiting.
all right.
Try to learn it.
Well, you would know that Dr. Tross would probably know where books are since he's a scholar
All right, then I'll ask the good uncle. All right.
and he's still in. Did he ever show you where his? Did he ever show you where his place of residence is in this city?
We know where the residential district is.
But not specifically.
What is that music? Okay. I'll say that as you're eating your breakfast, after a while, eventually Tross comes in. Then that way you don't get lost.
Hey, doctor.
Oh, hello. Is everyone still asleep?
Yep, I have no idea what happened last night. Ask them about it. But I just was wondering, I've sort of like woken up with like a bit of spare time on my claws, and I'm just wondering, do you maybe have some tone? Like any good lecture? Anything?
His eyes go big and he gets a huge smile. says, I have many things, and pulls out a bag, starts pulling out books, stacking them on the table. I have many things. Do you want stuff to help research the ruins? Do you want some of my personal reading? Do you want to read about culture? We have quite a few things that we can look into. That I have. I just carry on me for, because I also occasionally have some free time to do. So what is it? What is that you're looking for?
Trust. That's kind of a bit overwhelming. Maybe maybe something that you might personally recommend as a good time to like read, considering like the day and time.
Uh, hmm, uh, he looks through the books and says, well, something that's a quick read. I mean, I do have this, and he pulls out a book called "The Problem with Modern Theater."
My God, I was gonna jokingly
Um,
suggest that one.
It is a very
Oh.
popular book.
I guess I'll go ahead and check it out.
All right. It's a top seller. I have 3 copies, so you can just have that one.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, Uncle.
No problem.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll let you know once I go through a good bunch of it
All right.
about my this.
There's no rush. Like I say, it's something I like to read whenever it's just to kill time. Whenever I'm burned out from looking into all of these, and he gestures to the other stack of books he has.
I can definitely see where your time is well spent.
Yes.
Alright. I'll just basically go over to like my in room and then just basically like spend my time reading this.
All right. Go ahead and roll. Roll just a straight intelligence to see if there's anything that. Actually, wait. No, okay.
14.
Okay. Quick question, Levere.
Yeah.
Did you share the things you saw back in the or the things? Did everyone share what they saw whenever they went and did all the stuff with the Archfey? Or did everyone just like keep that to themselves?
Well, at the very least, Varen knows.
Yeah, she went in for most of those.
Yeah.
And I know she shared. She might have shared a little bit about hers.
All right. I'll whisper this to Biddy then.
Okay.
I accidentally said Biddy, not and I meant Levere in the post or in the whisper.
Whisper.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, what you find is that it's the book is a criticism on the book seems to have been written in 1004, so it's fairly new. It's about 16 years old, which in terms of books is fairly recent. And you find that it's a large critique of the modern theater of when it was written. It talks about how plays used to be about character, but there's been a massive shift towards spectacle. It mentions a few plays as examples where the spectacle is a detriment, such as one where one of the actresses had suffered an injury and died. There is and it uses that as its main reference to why the modern theater has gone downhill.
Okay, Corvus is just gonna look at this text and it's just gonna be like, wow. These producers need to get fired. God, what are they thinking? They're sending their actors to their early graves. How horrible they must be to like send their started actors and not let them like live like longevity careers.
Are you saying that out loud in your room?
Yes.
About this
basically-
about this is the time when everyone's waking up. Go ahead and roll. Everyone else, go ahead and roll perception to see if you can hear Corvus.
All right. Perception
12.
Yeah.
10.
Ooh.
What are you, Varen?
Mhm.
Perception?
Varen is, depending on the time, Varen's sleeping.
Well, this is around the time everyone wakes up.
Oh, so like afternoon?
Yeah, yeah.
Perception. Plus 4. 15.
All right. Yeah, you hear it. As you wake up, you hear Corvus one room over yelling about actors being sent to an early grave.
Hmm. So much.
Uh,
So
what's he
much.
on about?
Unfortunately, this doesn't give me any information. What am I to do? What am I to do? Not all theaters would have the same practices, but like, if any of them show any semblance of this, I'll be sure to try to put a stop to it myself. Like, I then close my book and I'm just like, all right. So the doctor had a good idea for literature. So I wonder if everyone else is up.
All right, let me just add to the note: Corvus declares war on modern theater.
Modern theater from 16 years ago.
Corvus, just in the notes, Corvus gets really mad at Spider-Man Takes the Dark.
I can tell you the name of the person who made the play. If Corvus wants to go on a crusade against him.
I think Corvus would be interested about it if she ever hears that name again.
It's George Witherjay.
George
George Witherjay.
Witherjay. Okay.
Witherjay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Witherjay. Okay.
Yeah, George Witherjay.
Just gonna type that out. Can you just type this out?
God damn it.
George with a J.
Of course, George is spelled with a G.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. I know the reference. Because of like it recently happened on the Disney Channel. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were. Like,
Yeah,
saying...
that's. Also, I don't know what the hell you're talking about with Disney.
Oh, sorry. I was on the Ghosts and Molly McGee binge.
I have no idea what the hell that is.
I haven't watched Disney Channel in like.
Wait, who was talking
Fuck
about
the
it?
Disney Channel.
You
Why
had
is
to
one-
bring up that Bridge series? Thank you.
Fuck Disney
So-
Plus. Yeah. All right. So everyone's coming out of their rooms. Corvus looks very steamed. Varen heard her ranting. Levere and Sushi didn't, but everyone is gathered in the hallway.
Where are my retainers?
They seem to have there's only one retainer in your room. When
It's
you
in a
wake
little
up.
case. It's for correcting your teeth.
It is Soba is the one that remained in your room. She says that the others are on the ship, taking care of the pets.
Soba. Soba is the one of them that I cannot confidently pick up.
Soba is the red panda.
Soba is large. I think Soba is taller than me.
Yes.
Hmm.
Soba is buff.
Mhm.
Perfect.
So, the day is yours.
The day is indeed. All right. So, what new business do we have, compatriots?
Well, we gotta head down to the dock so we can pay for a few extra days.
All right. That's definitely good. Like, really feels nice. Like, possibly staying here for a bit longer.
Yeah, it's mostly just because Sushi and I have some custom orders with a clockmaker.
Ooh, gotcha. Gotcha. New weaponry or armor?
It
That sort of type of
he's a
thing you use?
he's a clockmaker.
Clockmaker? Oh.
He makes
Alright.
clocks.
Hmm. Are you trying to have a new alarm clock for yourselves?
I've already got a pocket watch. I'm getting a clock for the ship.
I wanted a pocket watch.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Yay!
That's nice.
The ship clock's gonna take a bit because I've got him customizing it so that the little ship that pops out is our ship. The Pseudo Solaire.
So,
Udo Solar.
Alright.
Okay.
I guess, while you guys are waiting for that order to be given out, I think I have like an idea on what I want to do with my time for myself. Uh, Taking some time off being by myself really gave me a nice little time to really think of what I want to do next.
And that would be?
Eh, Spending some time with the uncle, like maybe get some reading time in.
Okay.
Definitely feels like a good idea to like maybe expand my horizons in terms of like reading some books while on travel. Than it is like just be only knowing all the stuff I learned from the church for like the longest now. Maybe if I learn some certain things, maybe I won't be so much of a screw up.
Maybe you could look into some other religious texts.
Don't push it.
I'm not saying that you need to. I'm not saying you should convert. I'm saying you should open your horizons and know more things. Don't forget, there's more than one God.
I know there's more than one God, but the way you put it out first made it seem like, oh, maybe try to find some whole other truth that is out there.
Nah, I'm saying expand your horizons and have more religious clarity.
There's even more than one death god. So like,
Yes, that is very true.
the
Alright.
what's your godly domain again?
Life.
Ah,
I just want to help people. Like,
you
legitimately,
just
who?
want to help people.
Yes. I just want to help them lead successful lives, like no matter what pursuit they have, to make sure that they're all fine and dandy. Save the most amount of people. I know.
They're all fine and dandy. Is that written into your scripture?
It's just the way I speak. Don't look too much into it, princess.
And lo, the prophet said, everyone shall be fine and dandy.
This is what I get for just trying to lower my barriers a bit.
Do you want a hug, bird?
I don't feel like a hug right now.
I don't want to hear your
Aw.
goddamn kissaroos.
Hey, right now, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over to the ship for a bit.
All right.
I
Is anyone gonna join Corvus?
I'm gonna make sure she stays out of trouble.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. All
Alright.
right.
stick
Alright,
with
Captain.
Levere. Where's Levere going?
Levere is, I don't know. Thinking about going to the casinos, maybe.
Ah, yes, money.
Gambling.
Okay.
What's a lonely sailor to do when docked? Why gamble his savings away?
So,
Why does it always feel like I have more money than you?
It depends. How much money do you have?
Let's see. She actively counts 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30, 100, 200.
200 what?
Platinum.
platinum?
Platinum? When did you get 200 platinum?
Remember, I've had 200 platinum for a bit.
Spend your money.
That's
Aren't you the one who's been going on about saying you want to buy good armor? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I've been saving up.
$2,000 is enough.
Good armor is worth at least 300 platinum.
What armor are you wanting that's 300? What are you wanting that's
Enchanted plate.
3,000? Why do you need enchanted plate?
Because I want plate, and I also want to stop having a stealth, having my armor go click clank.
It's called get some elven armor.
Yeah. If I had the boots, that'd be fine.
Boots.
You mentioned boots the other day.
Heck,
Didn't you say there were like
you know what?
magic boots?
You know what? You know what? Let's go to Tavel. Let's go to Tavel. Let's see if he's got some boots for you.
all right. So, as you're walking through the streets, you can see the decorations for the upcoming Raven Festival are still being set up, and they look beautiful thus far. Lots of
Oh, yeah,
oranges
Ravens
and
Festival.
blacks, and there's even special bird feeders that are specifically attracting crows and ravens. And then you get to Tavel's shop, which is covered in silvery tinsel and has illusory snow in front of it.
Fucker.
You open it up. Tavel is sitting there with the ugliest knitted sweater, sipping a mug of hot chocolate that has a candy cane inside it.
You absolute motherfucker.
Oh, well, hello there. What can I do for you?
You
Hold
can
on,
stop
I'm writing
being
this
an
in the
asshole.
notes. I'm writing this in the notes. Well decorated. for the winter solstice?
There's a
Or
there's a
yeah.
sound playing in the the entirety of the store that is some some woman singing about what she wants for the winter solstice is you, not you specifically, just a general you.
All I want for solstice
Is you. Yeah.
God damn it, she's
Well,
breached the dimensional barriers.
Mariah Carey, but with a K instead of a C. To avoid
Turns out
copyright.
she's an archfey.
Nah, she's a siren.
uh,
So, what can I do for you?
you
We
know,
were talking about magic.
Well, you
talking
came
about
to the right
magic
place.
items.
I'm sorry?
Talking about magic items.
Well, you certainly came to the right place. I got many magic items. What are you looking for?
I was wondering if you had any boots of elven kind.
Ooh, sorry. I did, but somebody bought them about a week ago. Well, bought in quotation marks. He actually traded it for this. And he goes behind the desk and pulls out an egg that looks like it's covered in like scales. It's about the size of a. It's about the size of a smaller than a football. About the size of a grapefruit.
A grapefruit?
Yeah.
Is that a
You
wyvern
traded
egg?
them for omelet?
An omelet. I mean, it's not fertilized, but hey, there's a
Omelet,
lot of
yeah.
magic potential in this. Honestly, I think they made a bad deal.
Not an omelet yet.
I can't turn this into an omelet, not unless I get another one.
Yeah, Sushi, don't you know you need 2 eggs to make an omelet?
Yeah.
It's a pretty big egg. I bet you could make an omelet with just that one.
No, if you made it with just one, it'd just be fancy scrambled eggs.
Exactly. Also, I don't have the
two
other
eggs to
ingredients
make
to
an
make the
omelet.
proper omelet that this would be made with. Do I look like I have
What's
mandrake root?
You do look like someone that would have mandrake root. Yes.
That is very fair, but unfortunately I just sold it about 2 weeks ago.
Hey DM, question.
What's up?
What's which place would be French?
Haven't decided.
Ah, damn, I was gonna make a joke.
Generally I have like elves be French, like the elven language would be like French, but that was my last campaign. And
The elves were
I
French
don't-
and the dark elves were
Cajun.
Louisiana French. It was funny.
yeah, they were Cajun.
Well, and in that case, I will tell this joke out of character then. You know, most places it takes 2 eggs to make an omelet, but it only takes 1 in France. Do you know why?
No.
Why?
Because 1 egg is an oof.
Look, I'm just saying, with 2 of those eggs, I feel like you would have enough egg for a full-sized omelet. Instead of just a little omelet.
Yeah, but I don't have the other ingredients to make an omelet. An omelet is more than just have you ever made an omelet?
I have people for that.
Now I'm really craving omelets. Well, here, make me some omelets. I want spicy. And ham. Don't skimp on the ham. And you just hear a voice from the other room, from the back room, just say, yes, sir. And then the sound of, like, cooking and the smell of eggs being cooked. So, is there anything else I can get for you?
Well, if you
Do
don't
you
have
have
the boot,
anything that would help with stealth?
Not in particular.
Okay. You want to just browse a little bit?
Oh, and what are your fees on enchanting items?
Well, that depends on the level of enchantment.
Does it also depend on the kind of materials that it would be enchanted upon?
Now, I suppose so. Certain materials would take to enchantment a lot better than others. Platinum, for example, would be able to take enchantments far better than iron or steel. If you have mithril, that would be able to hold an enchantment very well.
Cool.
It also depends on the if you have any gemstones. It would also depend on that, since certain gemstones take certain types of enchantments better. Sapphires are really good at holding abjuration enchantments. Amber's good with illusion.
What magic is teleportation?
Oh, that's conjuration. You'd need emeralds for that.
Conjuration.
I will keep that in mind.
Well, anyway, I just happen to have an item that it's being made for me, and I might want to see if it could be enchanted.
Well, I'm sure that we can figure out something. Do you have any ideas for what kind of enchantment it'd be?
No.
Are you talking about the watch?
Yes?
Oh, there's one enchantment I know that can be placed on watches.
Yeah, but I think that requires different... I think that had different gemstones. Isn't this one sapphires?
Well,
What
the
were the gemstones that were in the watch? There was a gemstone, I remember that.
check the notes. Well, any gemstone can maintain any enchantment. It's just certain ones hold some better, so it makes it enchant faster. It's really a term of how fast you want it.
How many sessions ago did we start that up?
2
Remember?
2 sessions ago is when the pocket watches. Looks like y'all didn't write it down in the notes.
Nope, because nobody else writes down in the notes.
Oof.
I've
I just
done
put it
it
down.
before.
I just put it down as mithril plated.
Yeah. It's a free mithril plated pocket watch. That's pretty good.
Ah.
To be fair, I did give up a whole bunch of mithril, but
Quote unquote
kinda
whole
useless.
bunch.
well, yeah, I mean like a whole bunch in comparison to how much is on the pocket watch.
That's true.
Not a whole bunch to be used for much unless I wanted like it would be enough for like maybe a dagger. But the fuck would you need a mithril dagger for except enchanting it?
Yeah. Well, whenever you
The
get
good thing
it,
about mithril is that it has high enchantment use and it's as tough as steel.
Yeah.
Because it like most enchantable metals are really valuable, but they're also really soft, like gold and even platinum.
Yeah. So, well, once you get that figured out, I'm sure that I can work something. For the simple enchantments, not taking into account material, or the material cost, simple enchantments generally run about 500 gold. Some of the more complex enchantments would take probably around 5,000. And also much longer.
Well, if I get an enchantment, I wouldn't be able to get the watch back until I once again found you in a different port.
Well, the good news is that we have stores all over this side of Tapir.
Oop.
What about the other side of Tapir?
Not yet. I'm working on it, though.
Is it more difficult over there?
I don't think I know anyone who's been on the other hemisphere.
Well, it's difficult to teleport that far, and I can't, it's difficult to teleport things that far reliably, and also this shop would not have as stable of an entrance over there yet. But, like I said, I'm working on it.
I'm trying to make better doors.
Indeed.
Are there moons?
Yes, there's a moon.
Well, maybe someday you'll have a shop on the moon.
Oh, now that would be amazing. Now here's made of cheese.
To be fair, if you could get a shop onto the moon, then it would probably be easier, because doesn't the moon go to the other side?
Yes.
So you'd be able to jump down.
The
That-
problem is
That's
I don't-
actually not a bad idea. I suppose I could put I could try to put a planar anchor on the moon, and that would be able to extend the size I can reliably hold this shop. Valier, write this down. Planar anchor on the moon. Valier, are you got? Valier, his assistant comes out. She is wearing an ugly sweater as well as one of those antler headbands that have like the bells on them, and she comes out with an omelet and says, "Right away, sir. Here is your omelet, sir." And she sets it down, then pulls out a notepad to start writing down "planar anchor on the moon."
So, do you have anything really interesting in the store before we leave?
Well, that depends on what you're looking for. I still have those braces of flying daggers.
Ooh. How much are those again?
I'll have to check. He pulls out a book and starts going through the prices. I say as I'm trying to load up the prices. Okay. Bracers of flying daggers. Where is it? 3,000 gold.
It's a little out of my range at the moment.
Oh, sorry. But if you ever do get that, if you ever do find it in your budget, then feel free to come get them. We also have a couple more glitter bombs. Yeah.
If I remember, that's like a single-use fairy fire.
Yep.
Hmm.
If you're fighting invisible enemies, they're perfect. We got 4 in stock, 150 each.
Do you have anything defensive?
Defensive. I got this. And he pulls out a ornate bottle of black glass with an ivory pattern depicting a raven. He says, "This is the raven cream. If you rub it on yourself, then it'll help you not die if you get pretty badly injured within the next few hours."
I think I'm good.
All right.
Well.
Well, I'm sorry that I couldn't help you out.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, you know where to find me if you ever change your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Or whenever you find that thing that you want to enchant.
That should be in a couple days.
Alright. Yeah, I'll be sure to wait.
And now we cut to Corvus and Varen.
So, Corvus, Varen, what are y'all doing on the ship? On the ship, you can see that Sushi's retainers are currently taking care of the possum and the lizard and the dog. making sure they're fed, making sure to clean up after them. The goose is still in the bottom deck, still has his mouth held shut.
Varen's gonna play with her dog.
All right. Your dog is very happy to see you.
Gonna try and teach her a couple tricks.
All right. Roll animal handling. And what trick are you trying to teach?
I'm not even sure what I've taught her so far. How about like sit and lay down?
Okay. Those are simple enough, so they'll have fairly small DCs.
Animal handling. It's +2. Okay. 16?
It manages to get lay down very good. But it has the issue of whenever it lays down, it rolls on its back for belly rubs.
Ah, good girl. I'll give her some belly rubs.
Your
You're so
hand is
cute.
your hand is about the size of her belly. She's a Saint Bernard the size of a Chihuahua.
I feel bad. I don't remember her name. I know it began with an N.
Let's check the notes.
Probably not in the notes.
When did we start notes?
After you
Around
got the pets.
Yeah, well after we got the pets. The first
Session 37.
Yeah, session 37 is when we started taking active notes.
Could always give it a new name. I mean, you've only had the dog for about a month, so its name probably wouldn't have, like, set in for it yet. Since two of those... about a month and a half, but 2 of those weeks were... The dog didn't really have anyone other than the retainers to take care of it. Yeah, the dog's name is still flexible.
Literally the only note about the dog is when I listed the pets was with raccoon that can detect magic, magical possum, lizard who's immortal, dragon goose, and large dog the size of a small dog.
I love the large dog the size of the small dog.
I put her name in the chat somewhere. I just don't remember.
See.
When did we get the pets?
Pretty early on.
Last September.
That's a long time ago.
That is. Well, to be fair, we spent a decent amount. We do every other week, and we spent a decent amount on during the cult arc, which technically we're still on.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of which, when we get back to
All right. So, Corvus, what about you? What are you doing on the ship?
I'm going to do the most dangerous task there has ever been to task.
Yeah?
I'm going to train Della.
The goose?
Yes.
Alright, what are you going to try and train it?
I'm going to try to train it like after like my less than ideal ideas of a pet not being found in Della. I'm going to try to be as distinct as possible and try to help it with like some attack training. Maybe by throwing some food over at places of which I want Della to attack.
Okay. On the bottom deck of the ship?
Maybe more so like bringing her out of the ship just so that nothing like fire happens on board.
I will remind you, this goose is wanted for arson.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll animal handling. and we'll see how well that works out. Gunmetal? Alright, well, gunmetal is, occupied.
Indisposed.
Yeah. Oh, nope, there's the animal handling rolling.
I really need to.
Oh, 19!
Training.
That's one of your best animal handlings yet. What is the attack word that you try to train it with?
I tried to retrain it with Della seize them.
What did you say?
Della seize them. Seize.
Oh, seize them?
Seize?
Seize?
Yeah.
Ease.
Yeah.
Alright, seize is the
I
attack
don't
word?
think she's gonna get C's very.
Well, that is a 19. I will say that after spending most of the day training her with food, you at least got her to understand that seize means attack. There are a few fires that you have to put out, but you think you might have it okay. If you keep it up, you might be able to train her a bit more to be more reliable with that. So,
Rico chicken, use flame wheel.
so, while Corvus is training the goose, Sushi and Levere, let's switch back to you.
We
Okay.
oh. Hey. Levere.
What?
I forgot.
What?
We gotta go talk to my uncle.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I forgot.
Okay.
I would like to backtrack to where the uncle is.
Londo trades.
Lando.
Yeah. So,
Lando trades.
Lando
Lando Calrissian.
you go in and the receptionist says, "Oh, Mr. Tall has been waiting for you all day. Please step right in." And she opens the door for you. Levere, you're joining Sushi, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a figure you haven't met before. Actually, you probably would have maybe met. This is a person that does that handles various trades, but across the different kingdoms on this side.
Trades.
Yeah, trades in quotation mark.
Big old lyrics.
Yeah. So, he is a portly elf. He is missing one of his fingers, and has rings on all the other fingers. And he says, "Ah, Sush! What took you so long?" Hello?
Sushi?
Sorry, what did you say?
Sush, what took you so long?
I forgot.
That doesn't surprise me. But anywho, the client says that you came through wonderfully.
Yes, we definitely did.
Yeah. So, what was it that you needed then?
He looks over at Levere. What was that? Do you
Levere-
remember?
Levere pinches the bridge of his snoot.
The bridge of the snoot. It's a pretty big bridge.
Did Sushi ever tell what it was?
I think it was oh, you dealt with the cult.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about any cults, Sushi. Okay, you know I can't really, give a damn about what they're actually doing with the stuff.
Yeah.
As long
but
as they got the
summon
money.
demons.
Well, that's not really my
Bad for
problem.
business.
It's on there. It would have been delivered to someplace in the mountains about halfway between Cora and Buskis.
Whiskey.
I wouldn't know about that. I just bring them in here, and then whatever they do after that, it's off my plate.
Busquet.
But you have any kind of you got anything to,
Mm-hmm. She pulls out the papers.
this one. Yeah. All right. Now, you know the rules. You didn't hear this from me. You found this in your own time. All right? Okay,
We've
so...
been investigating
I
for
nod.
days, like
Yeah.
detectives.
All right. So, get this. This guy comes out of nowhere. This guy comes out of nowhere, asked me to move these two things. Didn't ask what they were. Just had them in some boxes. Needed them to be shipped from Reveal up to here. And said his guys could deal with it once it's makes its way here in Fatio. So obviously, found the guy pretty shady, even for the clientele I normally deal with. So I had my people look into it. And here's the thing. Here's the weird thing. So, guy comes out of nowhere. Apparently, makes himself the right-hand man of some nouveau riche in Reveal, and ends up paying with the guy's with the poor sod's coffers. Don't even know if he even realized that he was missing any money. But hey, that's not my problem. So, if you want to find whatever thread you're following, you gotta look and Reveal. That's all I know.
I lean over to whisper into Lavir's ear. How far is Reveal?
Well, if we go through Tortu, not that far actually. Actually, actually we could dock in Siller Mastal. We'd have to go through Ditbach though.
Old Stiller Mastal. How long has it been since we've been in Stiller Mastal?
In real time, it has been years. In fact, in 2 days, it would have been 2 years since in 2 days from recording this. It would have been 2 years since you learned, since you went into the catacombs, in real time.
Jesus, that was 2 years ago?
Yeah.
It was 2020? What the shit?
Yeah.
The last 3
Wow.
years.
It was your
Oh.
first. It was your first quest outside of. It was your first quest outside of Esfold.
The last 3 years feel like a single year.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It also sometimes feels like 10.
But yeah. In universe, it was about 3 months ago.
Well, it's been a while since we've been in Stiller Mastal. I wonder if they built those churches up.
They're probably still working on it. I wonder how Perry's doing.
Perry the Paladin.
Perry-
Perry the Paladin. All right. Well, if you're going to the east, Sush, I advise you to be careful in the Baelish waters, okay? Try not to go too far east.
Careful.
He pulls out a
Careful
couple
in,
papers and spreads them on the desk. What you see is one paper says Viren and has a picture of an elven woman. Viren spelled Verin. And it's judging by the size of the ears, it appears to be a full elven woman with a nose ring. Another says liver and has a reptilian figure, though with a much thicker neck and broader chin, appears to be dragonborn, though with a broken horn on its left side. One says Murovic, spelled Moorovick, and it seems to look like a furbog. One says Corvus, spelled with a K, and it appears to be, judging by the depiction of the wings, an Aarakocra. And the last one appears to be a human with a long beard, or not human, a gnome with a long beard named Lorax. And finally, he places one more paper, which is a pretty decent depiction of you, Sushi, and no misspellings, just says Sushi. And the seal on it is from the Baelish government. They're wanted posters. 1,000 gold each. Except for you, Sushi. Yours is 3,000 gold.
Huh.
I don't know what you did, but apparently some people in Bailey are looking for you.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what I did either.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Where's the the Bailey Republic's Illipur, right?
Yes.
Were they the ones that sent the gnome?
Huh?
I have no fucking clue what's going on.
I don't know either. But,
That's weird. We've never been to the Bailey Republic as a crew.
yeah. I found it weird too, because these people look more like somebody heard about you from someone else who heard about you, and you know how information gets mangled if you don't get it from a direct source.
You know what I'm betting?
What's up?
I bet it was those Yanti.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm
Well-
tapping my poster. It feels like this is pirate business.
Yeah.
That could be Lomat too. Could be Lomat.
Well, whatever it is, let's consider that a freebie. Consider that warning a freebie, okay?
All right. If we're ever in the Bailey Republic, we'll need to disguise Sushi. The rest of us are safe.
I'll never say that you never did anything for me.
Yeah. But if you need anything else from me, you know it's gonna cost.
As always.
Yeah. I'll let your dad know that you're handling yourself pretty fine.
Yeah.
Or I could tell him you're dead.
Yep, she's
thinking
doing
about going back.
perfectly fine. 100%.
Oh, I'm definitely not saying that. He'd know something's up. He's not an
definitely
idiot,
has
and
a-
I'm not an idiot.
She definitely hasn't jumped out of a window without armor twice.
Easier to jump out of windows without armor on.
Was it
It's
the
also
third floor
very
again?
Second,
Well, that's progress.
Sushi, do you have a history of jumping out windows?
I advise you not to answer that.
windows
As a
are
close
hard.
friend, I advise you not to answer that.
Look, when I was a kid, I didn't see that many windows that were actual windows. Jumping out of a porthole is easier.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want armor on if you're jumping out of a porthole.
Yeah, you just sink to the bottom. Either way, it seems our business is closed. I'm going to lunch. I promised my wife and kids I'd take them down to see the whatever is happening in the square later today.
Oh, there's a thing going on in the square today?
I don't know, some guy from McCreer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
More recreation
Yeah, the
demonstration.
holidays soon.
Sounds fun.
Rumor has it that he's
Well,
gonna
happy
try and
holiday.
rumor has it that the king's trying to set this guy up with his daughter.
Well, happy holidays, Uncle.
Well, I am excited for the Raven Festival. I also gotta go pick out a costume for my kid. Alright, well,
Right.
later. And
I'm
He-
also excited.
shoos y'all out
Green.
and closes the door behind him. Tells his secretary, I'm going on break. I'll be back in 2 hours. And heads out.
So, Lavere, what do you think? Should we be going back east after this week, or not?
Hold on, I'm writing notes.
I know, I can see.
The east.
Mrs. Mercer.
Probably would be a good idea to check out Reveal. Though, like I said, we will have to go through Ditbach if we're gonna dock in Sillermistal, we will have to go through Ditbach to get to Reveal, which means we'll probably have to deal with those Yanti slavers again.
I'm happy to. I feel like we can show them what for.
We were able to take out an Archfey. I think we can handle some big snake man.
It would be more funny if we had gotten Left Snake, though.
Yeah, well,
Sometimes I
maybe-
regret.
Maybe. We'll run into that pet shop guy again on the way there.
Sometimes I regret buying that goose for Corvus.
No. Really? The goose that's caused us nothing but problems, you feel regret for buying it?
At least we still have the immortal lizard.
That lizard's gonna chew a hole through the ship one of these days, and then we're gonna sink.
To be fair, so might I. I get hungry.
Alright,
I thought chewing on wood was for you to keep your teeth down, not for eating.
Well, I have a oral fixation and I chew on everything, so shush.
Alright, so where are y'all walking as you talk?
Out.
Probably to the ship.
Alright.
Meet up with the rest of the crew.
Alright. When you arrive on the ship, you can hear the sound of as you go below deck, you can hear the sound on bottom deck of the goose. Sounds like the goose is pretty angry.
So it looks like they're training their animals.
Does the ship have a bell?
I don't remember. I'd have to find my notes, which are not organized. I think you bought a bell, didn't you?
Maybe.
I think you bought a bell.
Let's say we did.
Yeah. Then yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bell and start ringing it to get the attention of anybody who's below deck.
All right. Everyone, y'all hear the bell.
Wow, that's a lot of ringing.
Attention!
Corvus, Varen. Uh,
Do you think we... So are we, like, telling them about their wanted posters, or...?
Like I'm here.
he
What
would
about Van?
have given y'all the wanted posters.
Yeah, no, are we showing the others?
Yeah.
Corvus, you're still downstairs with the goose.
Wait, no. I wouldn't be like inside of the ship with the dangerous goose. I would be outside of the ship just so that we wouldn't burn down the ship.
Well, I will remind you that the goose does have a bounty on his head for arson.
This is why.
Would
This is why.
Arson! Let's start with a B. Arson. I want to
Parsonus.
commit arson.
Anyway. Once the crew is assembled.
All right.
Okay, so we've got a bit of a lead. Once we're through here in Fatio, we will be on our way to Reveil, because that's where the stuff got shipped from. But we have been given a warning for if we decide to go even more east towards the Bailey Republic. Someone has spread rumors about us, and for the most part, we are wanted in the Bailey Republic. However, they did a pretty poor job of describing us, so I think most of us will be safe. Sushi will need a disguise.
Oh, one more thing about the wanted posters I should have mentioned. It specifically says wanted alive.
Interesting.
At some point, we're going to end up starting to have a betting pool on who will have the highest bounty, and we're going to end up doing the thing that they do in...
One Piece.
Yeah. Just collecting posters and stuff.
Watch this local girl who didn't do anything wrong suddenly has the biggest wanted poster, even bigger than the assassin.
Your wanted poster is 1,000.
I know that. I'm saying that for the future. If mine ends up being the largest because of some one mistake, and I would never be able to live it down.
You
How
get
much gold is
charged.
a platinum again?
Huh?
1 platinum is 10 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your reward is 300 platinum. Ugh.
I don't think they'll give it to me if I turn myself in, though.
I don't know, probably not. But since we're going to be going to Reveil, we will need to be careful going through Ditbach, because we might run into those Yuan-Ti slavers again. Now, we have gotten a fair bit stronger since then, but we should still be careful, because they might have gotten stronger as well. A lot can happen in the past 3 months, as we have all been very well aware.
Yes.
That's all I've got in me at the moment.
So, and that means the question that y'all have now is: are y'all setting sail now?
We still got
we have to.
stuff.
We gotta wait on the clocks.
here.
Okay. Well,
Was
your
Vern's clothes done yet?
I believe they were finished by the. I believe you paid a rush drop, so they would have been finished by the end of the previous day. But then you got distracted with the heist, so you didn't pick it up.
Oh, also, there's going to be a demonstration in the square today by a man from McCreer.
We should go.
We should.
I'm going to get my clothes. I forgot about those. It's been a day. It was a night.
All right,
You left your clothes?
keep your message earring in so that
Always have it
Yeah.
in.
I need one of those.
you have one of those.
Huh?
I don't think
You're
we
wearing it right
actually
now.
gave it to her, did we?
Gave it to her while you were kidnapped.
Okay.
I don't remember that.
Because you have poor memory.
That's why you should make notes.
Where? I swear you didn't actually give me one of those.
We gave it to
You
you
had a third one.
during the heist.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, you all three did have them on during the heist, at the very least.
I don't remember doing that. Fair enough.
All right. So as y'all are walking to the square, you do see that a crowd has formed as the main road is blocked off, so that what you see is a carriage being pulled by clockwork horses. They have steam coming out of their nose. They're plated with bronze, but with plenty of gaps to display the clockwork mechanisms inside, all super intricate. On the carriage, you can see that there is a person who is riding with a large top hat and a beautiful mustache, as well as some full moon spectacles. He looks to be in his early 30s, and is wearing a suit that is very, very much Macretian in design. The carriage pulls by slowly so that everyone can gaze in awe as it goes down the street. A true spectacle as it makes its way towards the castle.
Definitely a spectacle.
All right. Varen, you arrive at the clothing shop.
Hello.
Hello.
Got something for me?
They put it on the counter and gently pat. Hopes to your liking.
Thank you so much. Just kind of peek in. They look nice. Thank you.
Welcome.
Have a good day.
You too.
Okay. It's going to leave and go back either to where they were staying or the ship, wherever's closer, and she's going to change into one of her new outfits.
All right. That would probably be the inn, just because
Okay.
it's a few more 100 feet to get to the ship.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Would you like to describe the clothes you are now wearing?
I don't remember.
I don't either. We'll have
I
to.
want to say it was like a dress or like a shirt and skirt type combination.
Sounds about right. I think you also got a new jacket, maybe?
Oh yeah, it's like a a
Green?
trench coat style or something, like flowing out like towards bottom, like flares out.
Yes.
Fitting?
Yes.
And like I think there was like a slit or something on the side of the dress or the skirt.
For daggers?
Uh,
Or
Freedom
knives?
of movement. Just
Oh, right.
with these, just keep it flowing.
Oh, was it? Did you get skirts?
No, it's a skirt with a
Sports
slit on the
mode.
side, or like a
Oh, okay.
no, it's just or a dress. Whichever. I don't even remember anymore. It's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah. for those of you watching, if you want to figure out what it looks like, just go see the 2 episodes ago, 2 or 3 episodes ago.
What, did you show a picture?
No, but that's when it was described.
The dress?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think it was 3 episodes ago because it was before
Yeah,
this.
so that was
this
like
scoping.
a month and a half ago or something.
Yeah, actually 2 months because we had to miss a session.
Oh right. Yeah, I don't really remember anymore.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Gonna make sure my hair is like down and stuff, and
All right.
I go to a mirror, kind of check out my bangs, which are like super long, and I'm just gonna like start cutting away and give myself a little bit of a trim. Cut my bangs shorter, layer it a bit.
Nice. What kind of haircut you giving yourself?
Uh, just kind of like layered bangs, to frame the face a little bit better, like parted like a
Layered
side
bangs.
part.
Oh, yeah, I know the kind.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I cut my hair a little bit shorter.
What does Sushi's hair look like?
Fur.
Does she have distinct hair on her head, or is it just
No,
the
it's-
same fur as the rest of her body?
Hold on, let me consult that one commission that you got
It's just fur.
that I can't describe.
Yeah, it's the commission was Sushi without her helmet on.
Anyway,
It is the first picture in the is the first picture in the Discord server's channel, Biddy.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna say Varen's hair is like about 2 inches shorter, except for her bangs, which a bit more was taken off to layer it.
Okay.
Just gonna wear her hair down. Put her cap back on.
She's got like a bit of like
It's tufts.
tuft.
Yeah.
She's got a tuft.
Yeah. All right. So, reminder: your docking ends tomorrow at noon. You got to be out of the dock by tomorrow at noon because you haven't renewed the docking yet.
Wow, this channel hasn't been posted for almost a year.
Well, yeah, about a year ago is when I converted my Among Us server to my personal friend server, and that's yeah.
This is the D&D server though.
I know. So, what do y'all do?
server's been around since at least 2019. What was I saying?
I was asking what are
Is
y'all doing with the rest of the day?
I'll be honest, I have no idea.
Alright. Well, it's about, I'd say around now is when sunset would start happening, because y'all did wake up late.
True.
I go over to Livier. Do you think? Let's get. Never mind.
Never mind.
I was considering getting a costume for the holiday.
What day is it?
It is the 22nd.
I don't think we're gonna be here long enough to get to be in the festival.
Big rat eyes.
The festival's over a week away, Sushi.
Big rat puppy dog eyes. Oh.
Being on land this long makes me restless.
I guess it'll be like when I was a little kid.
I mean, if you want to wear a costume like on the ship while we're sailing, that's fine. What would you even dress up as?
Ninja.
That's not.
Does Lavir even know what a ninja is?
Of course he does. Ninjas are the enemy of the pirates. The ancient enemy of the pirates.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah, but Levere's only recently a pirate.
That is also fair.
Levere was a privateer. Which is like a pirate, but the government pays you. He was a pirate with a job.
A pirate with a pension.
A pirate with dental.
A pirate with a pension.
Had dental.
Of course you had dental. Your dental was sometimes having a citrus fruit.
Let's be fair, Kobold's dental is there something wrong with the tooth? Pull it out. It'll grow back in a day. Well, it'll grow back in a month.
Of course you have dental. Occasionally having a grapefruit. That is dental.
Levere just laughs. You think they could afford to give us grapefruit? Actually, grapefruit doesn't exist.
I thought we had grapefruit earlier.
Grapefruits do exist in this.
We had guava.
Right, it's guava. I think I specifically said grapefruit doesn't exist.
Yeah, because grapefruit didn't exist until like
we could be the inventors of the grapefruit?
A while.
You'd have to sail all the way to Jareel, where there's a botanist currently in the process of making grapefruits. They're in a race against someone in McGreer who's trying to do the same thing, but with science instead of magic.
Yeah, it looks like grapefruits weren't common until like the late 17th century.
Citron, right? Grapefruits are citron and oranges.
Yeah. So, what are y'all doing for the rest of the day?
No, it's actually between the sweet orange and the pomelo.
That's enough on the grapefruit tangent. What are y'all doing for the rest of the day?
Sulking.
Okay. All right.
You know what? I would like to go to the library and do research.
All right.
You will follow Olivia.
You would know where the library is, since this is your hometown.
Yeah.
You don't need help finding it.
Sushi will follow Olivia. Now I know where the library is.
It is Institute runs. It is Institute ran, so you're not. Actually, wait. You could. No, because you have the pins, so you can take books out of this one if you fill out a bunch of paperwork.
Yes, bureaucracy.
Yes.
What is a good fantasy setting without bureaucracy?
Honestly, I love fantasy bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy?
That is why I love devils, because they're bureaucrats. So what are you researching?
I guess I'd like to research. Let me get up the world map again. Actually, it was there was something that caught my eye in the notes when I was scrolling through. I'd like to read up more on Cogston.
Cogston?
Yeah, the abandoned city of Cogston.
All right.
McCreer.
All right, go ahead and roll investigation.
That's a 7.
Ow.
Can I have advantage because I know the library?
You can use your lucky feat.
Yeah, I might as well. It's not like I'm going to be doing much else today.
As far as you're aware.
That's worse.
You have 2 more luckies.
I'll just go with the 7.
Alright. Well, Cogston is a city or a town. Coxton is a town that exists on an island off of McCreer. It's part of McCreer. It's off the mainland. It's surrounded by a wall. So there's that. Even its ports are have a wall that you have to get through in order to dock. Who the fuck?
You know what? Actually, it probably would cost a little too much, and I'd have to peer through the wall to actually do this plan. Sushi, I had a plan, but it won't work.
What was your plan?
Teleporting past the wall around Coxton and using a folding boat to row my way to shore.
Why do you want to go to Cogston?
Seems interesting.
Where is Cogston?
It's off the coast of McCreer.
Aren't we going in the other direction?
Yeah, but we can go there later. Cogston,
We need to get more stops for our little buttons.
well, we need to
Waypoints.
yeah, we need to
more
find more.
waypoints.
We need to find more precursors to shit. In 1990 or 998, Cogston stopped trade mysteriously.
Yep. That was 22 years ago.
From the book Global Enigmas, written by Chalet Ebaz in 1015.
Yep. And that was only 5 years ago is when it was written.
In 1007, High Lord Decker of McCreer deemed the small island to be unfit for settlement. No reason was given. Blech. Anything else I could look up? Sushi, do you have any ideas?
Well, I was thinking about doing research on Bane.
Bane? The
Mm-hmm.
the spell?
No, the evil god.
Oh. That might be evil gods. That might be in the forbidden section. We do have the pins though.
What?
We could go
He's
up to the front and
lawful
ask.
evil.
We could go up to the front and ask.
Okay.
We go up to the front.
All right. It is currently an elf that is on shift.
I imagine the desk is elf-sized, so we're barely poking up above the top.
It's got step ladders.
Step ladder.
Yeah. Got steps. All right.
Ah, yes, the fantasy world that has better accommodation than the real world.
Well, yes. That's why it's called fantasy.
Is it McCreer or Macreer?
McCreer.
Alright.
Yeah. Although
Where's McGreer?
people in Jareel would probably call it Macreer.
Your old McGreer.
Much to the annoyance of the Macrean population.
Or the Macretian, as the Jareelians would say.
Like when someone says Fischio and I get the urge to punch them.
Alright, so what are you doing?
Or people from Nevada, or like people from Nevada being like, it's not Nevada.
Yeah. So what is it that you're looking up?
Evil deities.
Evil
And
deities.
their ascensions.
Are you looking into how deities became deities?
Yes.
I'm not sure we have a lot of information on that.
She said she was
I
looking
can-
specifically for Bane.
Bane was once a mortal,
I wouldn't
I
know.
think.
That's
I mean,
He's a
Curdlemac was
lawful
also
evil
mortal
god.
once.
alright. I don't know if that's anything concrete. I mean,
I'm looking at the 3E art for Curdlemac. He's wearing armor that looks like he belongs in 40K a little. Look at this.
I mean, you can. I can let you into. I'll let you into the. I see your pins. I'll let you into the section that goes in depth about deities. I'm not sure if you'll find what you're looking for, though.
I would like to go there, yes.
Alright, right this way. And they lead you down a corridor through a big metal door that they have to pull out a key ring and open.
Sushi has that like really happy academic look that's also slightly crazed that every antagonist from a Lovecraft novel has.
Well, where it's like a wide angle shot, like anime breakdown moments.
It's like really big grin, just like, yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay. Investigation. Oh, god damn it. 12.
As you're searching through it, the only thing you can really find is like is a book on various studies, or not various studies, but various analyses of different deities' origin, the different origins for deities. You find that some deities have multiple interpretations of their origins. A few of them are speculated to be to have been mortal at once, but there's nothing concrete to actually state that. And the research paper itself,
Sometimes the scripture says that.
yeah,
But
the
we know that
research,
scripture can be changed.
yeah, the research itself speculates that that is more to that mortals becoming deity is more of a revisionist in order to give them more
Phone call.
influence. But you can't find anything necessarily about Bane.
I'm back.
Sushi will just keep looking at evil god pictures then.
Alright.
Are there any rituals in the... Are there any books on godly divine rituals?
On rituals to become gods?
No, just divine rituals.
Oh,
I
hey,
don't feel like that would
there's
be
an old
in the...
kobold prayer in here.
You with that you do find a book.
Side note, that the kobold god up there looks exactly like Larfaleeze from DC Comics. Just green instead of orange.
So what you do find is there is a book that lists various rituals that clerics could do. Specifically, mechanically speaking, it talks about various ceremonies clerics can perform. There's ceremonies for like cleansing someone of evil influence that may have made their way into their soul. There's ceremonies to create holy water. There's ceremonies for whenever someone reaches adulthood to give them a blessing on their the next phase of life for their next phase of life. There's a ceremony to make sure that your deity knows of your devotion. There's funerals, obviously. And there is also descriptions of weddings. Various ceremonies that clerics can perform, and the book goes and talks about like the differences in how those kinds of ceremonies are done with the different deities. But that's the only divine rituals you can find.
Are there any rituals for blessing a boat?
Blessing a boat?
Mm-hmm.
Not in here.
Alright, well, I'll just take a note of some of the rituals. I want to see if there's a pattern in how they are written.
Okay. Well, alright. Anything else y'all need to do in the library?
I would like to read this kobold prayer from the wiki, quote, / from the library.
Ah, yes. The Great Encyclopedia Wiki.
By the point of Curdlemac's spear and the tip of his poisonous tail, I will see every member of your family perish.
That also sounds like a Lantern Oath.
Yeah, my favorite Lantern Oath is the Orange Lantern. Yeah.
That's
Look at how
that's the
similar
guy.
he looks to the Curdlemac. They look similar.
Yeah. All right. So, with that done, anything
Larfleeze
else?
Doesn't have a tail though.
Larfleeze has a tail, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't.
Anything else to do in the library?
Nah.
No.
All right. So, y'all head back to the inn or ship.
Yep.
Okay. I will remind you again. Your docking ends tomorrow at noon.
All right.
You're gonna pay for
I'll go and put a. How much longer do we have on our stuff getting done?
About if I remember correctly, it was about a week.
And I'll pay for another week.
All right. A week is going to be 50 gold. It was
okay.
I believe it was 10 gold for a day, 50 for a week, and 200 for a month.
All right.
That way you get better value in bulk.
I'll pay for it out of pocket.
Okay. All right.
And let's cut to Corvus because I need to go for a little bit.
All right, Corvus, what are you doing?
I gotta go to the bedroom. I'll be back.
I guess for me, after doing some training with Della, I'm gonna basically get her back into like her crate, and afterwards, I'm just gonna go off, over to to a bookstore, maybe try to see what sort of like new stuff do they have there, and if not, head over to a library.
All right. Well, you missed the trip to the library because you were training the goose. So you missed joining them on their trip to the library.
Understood.
However, as you are walking, you notice it's about 7-ish. You notice that there's a huge commotion, lots of panic in the streets. The guards are, like, running towards the castle.
Okay. That's a bit alarming, but I shouldn't act quickly. It's not like I see anyone injured or anything like that of the sort. Yeah. Just gotta keep calm.
All right.
Gotta keep calm. Wait for more information.
All right. Go ahead and roll perception. All right. 6, you have no idea what's going on. There's way too much commotion to parse anything that's going on. Lavir, you see you see a guard run up to some of the ones at the docks, and they all start running towards the castle. Right after you paid for the thing for the docking. Oh wait, Sushi, you also see guards starting to run towards the castle.
Well, that's not good. You think we should check what that is? Check that out?
You find that Corvus is just standing there, confused, looking around.
Oh, hey, look, a bird. I'm bird watching.
Alright. Corvus, you see Sushi to your left.
I just do nothing. I just do nothing and just continue trying to look.
Alright. Sushi, why don't you roll perception?
Okay. I have a better perception than investigation. And I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, no, y'all have no idea what's going on. And, with y'all completely in the dark...
Yeah, like I'm just...
I can't hear you.
Oh, it's just saying, like, I don't know what's going on at all. I'm just trying to look.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Alright, well, with a big commotion happening in the castle, and y'all in the dark completely about what's going on, I think that's where we're going to call it for the episode.
Without that out of the way.
Yeah, so, thank you everybody for watching. Definitely check out some of the other stuff. Chalkfee is running Curse of Strahd.
For now.
Yeah. We're still alive.
Kinda.
Yeah. Half the party
You guys
hasn't
are gonna
died.
be beelining to, like, end game content soon, so.
Oh, I know.
You
So
finally got the mission. You can figure out where to go.
yeah. So there is also Shadow of Destiny, which is a wonderful game that I am playing, where I'm a time traveler trying to stop my own murder. There is also Tabletop Simulator, which was fun. We recently played Chrononauts. And there is Ace Attorney, which I am playing with Biddy. So, comment challenge of the day. What clockwork animal would you have? If I had an animal that was... If I had an automaton that was clockwork aesthetic, I would want a possum.
Clockwork bunny.
That's fair.
I don't know what a bunny would be useful for.
I never said they had to be useful.
Like a possum, you can put stuff inside.
It would have pockets. What about you, Gunmetal? What clockwork animal would you want?
Let me guess. A
Let's
Lazzle.
try Locust. I don't know, some sort of type of armadillo.
An clockwork armadillo would actually look pretty good. That actually sounds pretty cool. Alright, well, with that out of the way, there's nothing left to say, but good night, everybody!